Gangrene word comes from the Greek word gangrenia, which means putrefaction of the tissue, meaning rotting of the tissue. Gangrene is defined as invasion and putrefaction of the necrotic tissue by the saprophytic bacteria. This saprophytic word made by the two words, sapros, which means putrid or rotten, and phyton, which means plant. There are three types of gangrene. First one is a dry gangrene, second one is a moist gangrene, and third one is a gas gangrene. The amount of moisture and temperature of the tissue will decide either the gas gangrene will develop or moist gangrene will develop. When coagulative necrosis is dominant, it results into the dry gangrene, and if the liquefactive necrosis is more dominant, then it results into the moist gangrene. First one is a dry gangrene. This type of gangrene is commonly occur in the extremity, such as tail, tip of the ear, hoof, etc. It is caused by slow blockage of blood vessel at the extremity and result into the necrosis. When necrosis occur, the circulation is no longer maintained at the affected part. After that, the necrotic tissue get dehydrated by the process of evaporation and become the dry. That's how it result into the dry gangrene. As I said earlier, the moisture and temperature will decide the types of gangrene. In the dry gangrene, the invasion and spread of bacteria throughout the necrotic tissue is slow. This happens because spreading and growth of the bacteria require moisture. Secondly, when tissue is dead, the circulation is absent at the affected area, so that affected part becomes the cool. So it leads to the less spreading of bacteria, because bacteria require the warm environment for their growth. Let's see microscopically. Bacterial putrefaction of the dead tissue produces the hydrogen sulfide gas, and it gives the foul, offensive smelling. Oh man, it is so disgusting. And the dying RBC release the iron from the hemoglobin, and this iron combined with the hydrogen sulfide gas and produce the iron sulfide, which is the black pigment, and it gives the black or grey color to the necrotized area. The affected area appear as dry, shrinked, and become the mummified. Normally, the gangrene extend in the direction of the body until a point where sufficient circulation is present. At this point, the dead tissue is sharply demarcated from the living part of the body. Second type is a moist gangrene. This type of gangrene occur in the internal organ such as intestine, lungs, mammary gland, etc., where there is a plenty amount of moisture and temperature is also higher. With this higher moisture and temperature, the growth and spread of the bacteria is very rapid. This type of gangrene can cause toxemia, shock, and even death. Microscopically, moist gangrene appear as a green, grey or black in color due to the iron sulfide formation, and it also gives the foul offensive smell due to the hydrogen sulfide. Compared to the dry gangrene, moist gangrene can produce gas and gas bubble in the affected tissue, but in the small quantity. Since moist gangrene spread very rapidly and throughout the body, there is no sharp line of demarcation between the living and the dead tissue. Third one is a gas gangrene. It is a special type of moist gangrene that occur into the heavy thigh muscle of the hind limb due to the invasion of tissue by the species of Clostridium organisms. For example, Clostridium shrewii can cause gas gangrene in the thigh muscles of hind leg, and this disease is known as blackwater or black leg. This type of gangrene can give a characteristic repetitive sound on the palpation of the affected leg. This happens because there is a more production and accumulation of gases compared to the moist and the dry gangrene. Microscopically, muscle cells are ruptured. Necrotic area is edematous. Edematous means accumulation of fluid, and this fluid contains the rod-shaped gram-positive Clostridium microbes. I am so thankful to you to watch this video till the last. Don't forget to visit my Instagram page and YouTube channel and veterinarian. Hit a like button and say